Good evening. A couple of minutes early, so I don't expect anyone to be on just yet. It's not actually saying we're live at the second on the computer. There we go. Live now. Music. So to everyone that come on yesterday, because this is going to be still on, so won't delete it. But to everyone that come on yesterday, thank you for coming on, and the day before. Really appreciate it. Time for a bit of load on the computer. Not sure if that's the Wi-Fi from there or my Wi-Fi. My hair needs to grow back now. I've had enough of it like this. Things I do for YouTube, eh? Rabbits making noises. Try to refresh the page. Don't know why it's taking so long. There we go. We're on. It's now 9 o'clock, so hopefully we're going to get a few people in. Hello, Davey. How are you? How's your day been? Appreciate you dropping in, as always. I'm good. I'm wonderful, mate. Glad to be getting live to speak to all you wonderful people. Bit of a slow day today. Very slow, but they are all slow now. The first 3 weeks of lockdown was fine, but second 3 I'm starting to struggle. Watching foot park videos all day. Do you know what? The last hour and a half I've been watching videos. I've been watching Coastal Crazies videos. Today, well, the last hour and a half. His Californian trip, the start of the year. Just said I'm late. I'm not. I'm live. Who have you been watching today then? Did you see working through his videos? I'm slowly working through his videos. He watches our stuff because it's made me miss it, but I've realised that I've got to get back into it because my rung me. Keep saying I'm like, yeah. I was saying Rob's watched a few of his, and I started watching them the last few days, and good quality videos. I like his videos. I like watching the ones from like abroad and stuff. Makes me dream because it's not one that's too close, so I don't get too disheartened on it. To be honest. Oh, it's really bad. It's 4G again. I don't know why it's being so laggy. I'm not too sure why. If you haven't already, smash that thumbs up button, please. We really appreciate it if you do that. Theme park review are pretty good. To be honest, I've only watched his POVs. I haven't actually watched any of his vlogs. I don't actually know if he does vlogs, to be honest. I've seen some of his reviews because he does the paid sponsorships on Instagram, so that comes up on my Instagram. I'm sure he does them. I'm sure he's someone that does those. But I'll definitely out his videos if you recommend them. Hello to everyone that's joining. If you haven't already, smash that like button. I'll wait for quite a few more people to come in, and especially when Rob comes in, he does more POVs than anything. Yeah, that's all I've seen. I'll wait for Rob to come in, and we'll talk about what you want about, Rob? There's only one. It shouldn't be. I had it on here waiting to go, so as soon as it turned, I actually went on 2 minutes early. I went on at 58. Yeah, wait for a few more people to come in, and we'll mention the topic for today. Let me go close it. Sean is in there. Oh, okay. All right, mate. Portman's Park have delayed Tornado Springs till next year. Yeah, I know. To be honest, I expected that to happen. I think anything new coming this year will probably get delayed till next year because they want it to be busy. The reason why they brought it to the park is because they're going to want to bring people in. So at this point in time, when they are allowed to open again, they're not going to be wanting loads and loads of thousands of people to be in there every day because of the risk of the coronavirus would be very high. So it's a smart move from Portman's Park to put it back here. Hello, Tara. How are you? You're awake tonight. So yeah, I think it's a smart move to postpone it a year. Hello, Thrill Seeks. How are you? Thank you for coming over. Appreciate it. Wouldn't be a bad thing if parks didn't open this year. No. Hello, Marshall. It wouldn't be a bad thing if they didn't open. But for us, it would be disappointing because we want to get back to the theme parks, Obviously, we do. It'd be a bad thing. It wouldn't be a good thing. It definitely wouldn't be. It'd be the smarter thing to do. Okay, I didn't realise it was even on there. I've only been on this one. Yeah, it'd definitely be a smart thing for them to do that. Miss the travelling around the country. Yeah, me too. I miss our random just 2 days before going, let's go on a road trip. Hello, Teresa. Yeah, I know. We all would. Thrill Sakes. I mean, I think when you on that podcast, Sean, I was just on a podcast. I didn't see who it was, and I thought I saw your name on there. And they said about it is crazy how like 3 months ago, 2-3 months ago, we were at Blackpool for the opening weekend, and now look where we are. We're how are you? And now look, we're just we're doing this every day. Coaster Gen, yeah. Yeah, I thought I saw your name in there. It just come up. When I went onto YouTube, I was carrying on watching Coaster Crazy's video, and I saw that was on there. So we need time to recover from it. Yeah, we do. Like the government said the other week, we don't want a second peak. So last week we don't want a second peak. So it would be smart if they didn't, but then we'd all be missing it incredibly. If you haven't already, smash that like button. So I think enough people really to talk about the topic tonight. And Mr. Parks, don't get me wrong, it's not hard to think about it. I've got accommodation booked for Blackpool during the summer holidays. Yeah, I mean, I've spoke to a lot of people the last couple of days in the live stream. They've had the things booked up. We had a guy in there come in here. We spoke to. Funniest thing that happened at a park. It's probably the spider incident at Fort Park. I'll say about that in a minute. Yeah, we spoke to quite a good. We spoke to someone and they said that they've got parks abroad booked, and that's obviously not going to happen now. Olga munching on Jaffa cakes. Probably lost that now. Yeah, if you speak to them, I'm sure that they'll arrange some kind of refund because of the situation that's happening. Yeah, the funniest thing that's happened at a park. Hello, Cheshire and Lancashire. There comes a point where people will become selfish if everyone has to be bored. Be bored. At least you're alive and bored. And no one, nearly 18,000 dead and their loved ones, so suck it up. Exactly. We all know people that are affected. We're all affected in some ways. And no, don't apologise, mate, for being late. Jaffa cakes. I love Jaffa cakes. It's crap. We can't go, but we will soon. Yeah. At the end of the day, like I said, it's a smart thing for the theme parks not to open in a way. No, Albert Hotel, not far from the tower. Okie So, Sean, I actually work in a hospital. Yeah, so funniest thing that's happened to me at a park. We had just come off Stealth, and for me it wasn't funny, but for everyone else it was funny that was there. Me, Tara, Rob, and Joanna. I think Joanna was there, and we'd just come off Stealth, and Tara was wearing her flip flops, and she like, whoa, something ran over my foot, and she looked down. And there was a massive spider. I'm scared of spiders, and Rob pretended to pick it up, and I literally ran the whole length of Thorpe Park in a matter of seconds. If everyone listens to the rule, we'll be back at the park soon. Yep, when they reopen, it will be staggered openings and ride times, especially they reopen in June. Yeah, I don't think they will open in June personally. Not tidal wave in the queue. That's a funny one. My son is a high risk child. Yeah. I'm Tommy Kid. Hello, how are you? Yeah, that was funny as well. We were in the tidal wave queue, and we were just laughing and joking, and then Rob got pooed on by a bird, and there's me absolutely in hysterics, absolutely crying with laughter, and then Tara looked at me and pointed to me, and I'd got the backsplash of the poo that the bird obviously pooed on Rob. The backslash went onto me. Me and Rob both threw our t-shirts away and bought new ones. It turns out, and then on the way home, Rob's car melted in the sun, and I had black stains all over my brand new Tidal Wave t-shirt. So I never wore that t-shirt again. We were covered. Our shoes, our trousers, but the tops were worse. Hashtag coffin dancing. What do you mean by that, Marshall? Theme parks weren't open this year. They are on last of the list. Yeah, I can't. In all honesty, I thought about it today. I thought about it. It'd be a very silly thing. Hello to everyone that's joining. It'd be a very so fake buffering. There we go. I think we're back. Yeah, it was buffering for everyone. It's my data on my phone. I agree. There is a small chance of them opening, as no matter what you do as a visitor, you are in close proximity to other people, and there is still no cure for the coronavirus. Yeah, exactly that. Cheshire and Lancashire News. Exactly. There's not a lot we can say, really. Just we hope and pray that this calms down and it does open again, but I think it'd be a smart move. I see we're not buffering on here, we're still buffering on here. There we go, we're back. Just writing something into the chat. Theme park days, but rolling vaccine out takes a long time. They said it could take up to a year and a half to mass produce this vaccine. If it goes, Rob, run. Yeah, I'm gonna have to run his and slap him. Well, I can't help it, Rob. I can't help it. No, you're not allowed. You've got to stay inside, Rob. Yeah, Rob's on the comments. Rob is in the comments. I'm live on here, so you can see me, and Rob's down there. We're both in it. So I've got the laptop set up here, which is what I'm writing. So the bit where I said if it cuts out again, I'll restart the live. Sorry about this, guys. Really appreciate your patience. That was me. The other stuff is Rob. So mine's the sensible stuff. And no Tara. What do you mean by that? Phil? She's in here somewhere, I think. Well, she was anyway. Yeah, we did try use Streamlabs or whatever, so we could both be on the stream. Yeah, and then I found out you've got to pay like £16 a month or something like that. I'm not paying that. Not while we're not getting any money. I sold 3 more of my books. Well pleased. That's really good to hear, mate. Really good to hear. Post a link to your eBay if you want, mate. So if any of you are Camelot enthusiasts, Cheshire and Lancashire News has got some Camelot books to sell. She's playing a quiz thing now, lol. She may have a spanner. I don't know why she doesn't have a spanner. Congratulations, mate. I definitely want one. There we go. Yeah, now Tara has a spanner, so does Teresa. There's Tara. Type coffin dance meme on YouTube, please. Okie dokie. The books. Yeah, she'll have it. I'll give you one if you'd like. Rob, can you make full seats of a moderator, please, mate? I'll watch the rest of that later, Marshall, because that's quite long. No, you're right, mate. You're right, mate. Top 3 hidden features. I presume you mean at theme parks. Drayton Manor, penny machines. The park bit, the park section, with the dong 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 dong. Glockenspiel. That's 2. And the cliffs at Alton Towers. There you go. What Cheshire and Lancashire News has put in, it's Themeparks City Gardens, a new one. Good one. That's a link to where he sells his books that he's made from back Camelot theme parks. So, check that out. Marathoning coasters. What do you mean by that, buddy? Blackpool Pleasure Beach book is now going in as well. So if you want to check these links out, this is where Cheshire and Lancashire News makes these books and sells them on his eBay. So definitely check them out. Also, we've got a new brand of merch coming out soon. I don't know when Rob's going to be putting that out. Rob, if you want to give some more details in the comments. Yeah, we've got a new brand of merch coming out soon. So ask as many questions as you can, so I can't keep up. I like that when I go through, skip through them. That's quite fun. There you go, Cheshire. Everyone's gonna go check your links out. You've all got to come back though. That's the rule. I seen about the merchandise on was it Facebook? Well, it was going to be today, a new line, but I messed up on the computer tomorrow. So tomorrow it should be ready for everyone to have a look. Yeah. Rob will. We're keeping it under the hat for a minute. But there is going to be more merch coming out. That it does actually get advertised, so people can, if they want. It's not as boring as this. You know, it's different to this. Completely different. So definitely check that out. Theme park days go on coffin nose with Earth in background and only watch the first part to the place. Yeah, I'll do it in a bit, Marshall. I've got a lot of comments coming through, so I'll definitely do that soon, I promise you. I'm working, so we'll have to be later. That's fine, mate. It does look a lot better. Yeah, yeah, that's fine, Marshall. Yeah, definitely. They're going to look better, and hopefully we can sell a few. Because we're getting a few people that when we originally bought out the original merchandise, when we bought out the original merchandise, people said that, okay, Marshall, that people. Hey, we're back. I think it was on Monday. I'm not sure. You'll have to ask Rob on that one. Rob. I don't know what's going on. It's weird. The weirdest thing is, right, since I've literally, all I've done is move from this part of the table over there. Moved here, and it seems like my Wi-Fi's worse. Or the data's worse. I kind of hope no one buys it. Last Jedi ruined the sequel trilogy and Rise of Skywalker made it worse. I've never watched a Star Wars movie, so I can't. Rob is the Star Wars fan. I don't like Star Wars. I don't think Rob likes Star Wars. Did we share Star Wars? Rob might have retweeted it, maybe, I don't know. Star Wars. Rob, don't be so mean. Other people have got interests. It's banned. I never actually watched one. Like, the thought of it isn't my type of thing. I'm not really a film watcher anyway. I mean, I never watched American Pie until like 2 years ago, so this trilogy was awful and I am a fan. Yeah, I heard some of the last stuff wasn't as great as the earlier stuff. I only ever watched like 15 minutes total. What about Star Trek? I'm not a sci-fi fan. I don't watch Doctor Who either, to be honest. I used to watch Doctor Who when David Tennant was in it, but then after that, I kind of went downhill from there. And I've never really been a sci-fi kind of person. I'm more like comedy type things, stuff that can make me laugh. But then I also like seriousness. I like Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is my favourite actor. But yeah, no, I don't really watch any, unlike Terminator. You like Terminator, don't you? Yeah, I've never watched Forrest Gump either because I don't like the accent. Yeah, I thought you did, Rob. I'm the PS4 gamer, yeah. We both are. Matt Smith was great as the Doctor, along with complaints Karen Gillan and Arthur Darvill. I know Matt Smith, but I don't know the others. We both been live on the PS4 onto our YouTube channel. I've done Call of Duty and Rob's done The Division, Final Fantasy. Funniest thing that you've seen at a theme park. Oh, I played Pez as well. Don't get that mixed up. Funniest thing you've seen at a theme park? I don't know. I mean, there's been funny things, but there's not one that I can really put to my head. Have you seen Jumanji? Karen is in that. No, I haven't. I think I tried to get Rob and Tara to watch it one time with me, but they didn't. I can't think of the funniest moment. There's loads. Funniest things you've seen at a theme park. To be fair, it was probably when we went Oakwood and people were still going on Drenched, and it was like 5 degrees, it was raining, it was freezing cold, and they were still going undrenched. I think that was probably the funniest thing I've seen. But other than that, I can't think off the top of my head. I've seen plenty of funny things. Nearly falling out of the boat at Lightwater Valley. That was brilliant. That was funny. Guardians of Galaxy. Love the Final Fantasy VII remake. I was stuck at the last boss. Funniest thing I saw in a cinema, I was watching Bend It Like Beckham with a friend. Several Liverpool fans walked in, took the seat, then walked out when they saw the title. Rob, have you seen Bend It Like Beckham? Jumanji is brilliant. I've seen bits of it. So Tara put a good question in. Funniest thing you've seen at theme park. Everyone write that down there in the comments. Everyone write that in the comments. What's your funniest thing you've seen at a theme park? I think Mum's come over for a wee break, or is that someone else? Yeah, Mum's come home for a wee break from work. If we haven't already, can everyone smash that like button? I think most people have, but just making sure, because we've had a lot of people come in and come out. So, hello, you right? Yeah. Can't see anything funny. People spending a fortune to get into Alton Towers and spending more money on fast tracks. I can see why people would do that. If you've come from quite far away and you're only there for a day, or you're going up that way, especially like when we've gone up and done different parks from different days and things. I mean, you can see why people would pay fast tracks. I mean, I actually thought of this earlier. I was watching a YouTube video earlier, and they were at one of the parks in America, and they said it costs so much to get into American parks, and then like fast pass is like £80 on top of that. And I was thinking, but if you're only going to be there, this is a once in a lifetime thing. You can really go there unless you've got lots of money. You're not going to go there very often, so you're more than happy to spend out on fast passes to guarantee that you're going to get on those rides, if you know what I mean. But when you've got people that Liam coming down the drop tower, yeah. I've got a funny story about you coming down the drop tower. So drop tower. So we'll hush about that one. I don't have loads of money. Yeah. Funny bit is that they're queuing for fast tracks for a long time, just as long as they queue for a ride. Yeah, I've seen that. When I was at Scarefest, and I had to go over to customer services to change one of my times for the mazes, because I think it was because I queued about an hour and a half for Wicker Man and I missed it. So, but luckily, because it was quiet on the mazes side of things, they rearranged it. But I queued up about half an hour. I think it was about half an hour away just to speak to someone. But I agree with that. That's the statement you put in there. You can queue up for long. I mean, I've seen it at Fort Park on a really busy day when they're like queuing up for like half an hour for fast tracks, and you think, why? Why would you do that? Why would you not just wait the extra half an hour that you've just waited? Because you're still probably going to have to wait about another 15, 20 minutes to get on fast track anyway. So why don't you wait the extra 15 minutes and not pay? That's my views on it. But then, if you've gone far away to go to another country, and you've only got a couple of days there, yeah, then consider it. That's about it, really. I don't think I'd fork out really, unless we've got like the when you get your melon and your pass, you got your £5 off fast tracks and things. That's the only time I think I'd use it. I've queued up Wicker Man 90 minutes. Yeah, I think that's I think I queued up about an hour and a half as well, so about 90 minutes for Wicker Man when I went to Scarefest. It's a very fast earner for the theme parks fast track. Oh yeah, definitely, especially on a busy day. Definitely a big earner. So are those little stalls as well. Little stalls earn a lot of money, about average. Yeah. See you later. Yeah, I agree. But then I've been on walk on as well. I think when me and Rob first done it, we only waited about 10 minutes for it. But then I've also waited. I have done walk on. I'm pretty sure I done it walk on. One thing we will never see here is getting on lots of rides in the first hour of walking. But we've done it, haven't we, Rob? I think we done the big 5 in about 25 minutes, about half an hour at Thorpe Park. My wife can't get it on Wicker Man. Oh, really? I struggle. Don't get me wrong, I struggle. I have to, because of my size, I have to sit back, cross my legs, and it is uncomfortable. And I don't really get a lot of airtime on it. It's just the pure speed and how it whips around the track, and it's the whole experience of why it's in my top 4. Yeah, we've been lucky a couple of times. Yeah, we've been yeah, the lap bars. Yeah, they can be a cruncher. But did they try the sit back, cross your legs, sit back, cross your legs, and lean back? That's what they have to do to me. And I tried that on Colossus, and I do that every time on Colossus now. And it's never been a problem for me since I tried that on Colossus. I arrived at Busch Gardens in Florida, had 4 goes on 1, 2, 8 on Kumba, 1 on Scorpion, but approximately 10 a.m. Wow. That is lucky. I mean, we've been to we've had some really good days where we've just rocked up at the park and we've done. I think when I went to Alton Towers, one time, I can't remember if that's, yeah, she tried. She just didn't get a free fast. She did get a free fast. But yeah, they do. I think they do offer that sometimes. Colossus is a bit of a squeeze for me. A big more times that I'm not. They have to spend about 2 or 3 minutes trying to get me into that. But I don't think I've ever been turned away on Colossus. I don't think I have on Ramesses Revenge. I've been turned away on Ramesses Revenge, but I think that's the only ride I've actually been turned away on because I've normally managed to squeeze myself in. Went on Rita with it. Oh, okay. I think I'd have used it on Smiler. But then you got the single rider queue. Actually, so maybe Nemesis, but I've never waited anything longer than 5 minutes for Nemesis, to be honest. I've never waited for Nemesis at all. I've always been walk on when I've gone. My wife won't do Smile. I didn't like. Tara, yes you did, you lie. You didn't stop laughing the whole way round. How come she won't do Smile? Is it just the inversions, is it? Colossus should have lap bars, definitely. Oblivion's a good shout. She doesn't go on, won't do Oblivion. When I went to the park, Alton Towers with Courtney, the video is on our channel. She was really scared to go. Oi, stop it. That's my cat. She was really scared. She didn't want to go on it, and I managed to like persuade her to go on it. And oh my god, it's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Honestly, she screamed so loud. Rob and Tara, Rob, you'll know how loud Joanna screamed on Stealth. Right, times that by about 5. That's how much she done there on Oblivion. Yeah, the loops and Oblivion, the actual drop. See, that's the thing. That all those are intimidating, especially the drop on Oblivion, like because you can't see how far down it goes. So I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The first time I went on Oblivion, I was a bit like, okay, that's gonna happen. I can't get off now. But I want to go on some of the bigger ones. I'm trying to think of Valraven. That's a bucket list coaster for me. That is a bucket list coaster. Stealth, I still have the big. Yeah, I've got it somewhere. Valraven's a bucket list coaster for me. So, and there's the one at Efteling as well. I want to go on that one. I love the Smile, especially the second lift hill. Me and Rob had this conversation when we're on the Smile that we think it should be higher in our list. It just creates into my top 10 for me. Still Vengeance is my top bucket list coaster. That and I don't think that's ever going to be knocked off. That will always be on the top of my bucket list until I've ridden it. But yeah, we ride Smiler and we go, that should be higher than it actually is. Then we go on any other roller coaster and we go, actually no, it shouldn't be that high. I feel like I've always said Smiler is a very good ride, but there's so many elements to it, so many inversions, in such a tight space. It can be very intense, very rattly, and it's not. I mean, it goes too fast to fill the airtime. I know it sounds stupid. It goes too fast to fill the airtime half the time, and I feel like the drop should be steeper, in my opinion. If all those elements existed of what I've just said, then it would be a #1 coaster for me. But I love Gerstlauer, so yeah, Rob, you say it every single night you want to go to Themeparks. We know. So has anyone in here ridden an RMC? Just in case you forget. Yeah, I'm not going to forget. You want to go to Themeparks, we know. Has anyone in here ridden an RMC? That's the next question. On a second airtime hill, my bum lifts up. Yeah, for me it doesn't, but then I'm a large guy. I don't know if you've seen the video about when I asked Rob about something about an RMC, and Rob goes, yeah, but we've got our own very RMC at Fort Park. I went, no, we don't. He goes, yeah, we do. I went, do you mean Rocky Express? He went, yeah. I'm skinny. Yeah, that's the thing. That is a struggle for me, finding coaches that give me airtime. Because obviously, airtime is when your bum gets lifted out of the seat. And there isn't many that I've found actually do that. Stealth does. Stealth definitely does. I get a lot of airtime on Stealth. Wickerman, I get a little bit. Megaphobia, I got quite a bit of airtime on. I did get quite a bit of airtime on Megaphobia, which Megaphobia is such a good roller coaster. If you haven't done Megaphobia, then you need to go to Oakwood. All right, it's a long drive, but it's worth the go just to go on Megaphobia. Would love to try Untamed at Wallaby. Thank you, really appreciate it. Yeah, I want to go on Untamed, but that's not like my #1 RMC. Still Vengeance, Zadra, that's up there. The Wildfire, that's another one. I mean, Wildfire looks amazing. In fact, I'm gonna have to watch it because every time I watch Wildfire, I get goosebumps down my back. What goosebumps and shivers. I've got to watch it. It's just such a beautiful roller coaster, Wildfire. That's another one that's in my bucket list coasters. But I've got so many bucket list coasters that I'm not sure I'd find it a very, very stressful task to pick a top 10. I want to go on a Pinfari coaster. Well, then you're strange, Rob. Oh, wow. My spelling may be wrong. What's that? Is that at Kolmadron? Yes, in Sweden. Yeah, it is. So, seriously, I look like a cheat. I like the look of Cheetah Hunt. Cheetah Hunt looks really good. We've got a POV to that on our channel sent to from our friend Kel in Tampa Bay, Florida. Oh, it's just beautiful. The twists and the turns, it just looks amazing. Oh, that's a great inversion. Oh, I reckon that packs loads of airtime. Another Woody I really want to get on is Troy at Toverland, which is one that we were hoping to get on this year. If not next year, for definite, we'll be going over to Toverland. If you want, is another thing. Thank you. I don't like it, but the video to actually get us getting our haircuts is on the channel. If you want, another thing I'll do is if you want to give me POVs of rides, I'll do a reaction to it. That's another thing I can do on here. I've seen a POV of Flow Rider, Flow. I've seen POV footage on Flow Rich, the family vlogs. What's that of Wildfire? Is it? Yeah, drop me some roller coasters. I'll do some POVs on, if you want. If you would like that. Do. Rob, do you mind sharing this again with dropping on views? Oh, and Cheetah Hunt. Yeah, Cheetah Hunt's a good. I'll watch that again. Is it triple launch, I think? Or is it double? I can't remember. Can't remember if it's double or triple launch. Okay, mate, we dropped after it lagged out last time, but one man. Triple. Yeah, I thought it was. Let's have a look at this. I just like the female of Cheetah Hunt as well. Drop down to 3 people. How many trains does it run? I can see 2 there. I should imagine if it's a triple launch, it probably runs a minimum of 3 trains, I'd imagine. That launch isn't very long, is it? I would say, yeah, I think it is. Rob reckons it's 3, but I'm now watching the POV, so I'll definitely clarify that. There's the first launch. That's not very fast. Do you play FIFA 20? Yeah, I do. I play FIFA 20 with the throughputs. 2. That top hat looks great. I reckon that's quite a bit of the back kill of that top hat. The way it just comes up and over. That's got to be the 3rd there. No, that's not the 3rd launch. Oh, good. At the moment, there's only been 2 launches. There's the brake run. Another brake run there. There's the 3rd. Yeah, there's 3. Over that top hat. Oh, and that packs loads of airtime. And into the brake run. Cheetah Hunt is great. That's another one I'd love to go on. There's so many coasters around the world that I'm just absolutely buzzing to get on. I'd say our next 2-3 years are where we're going to be expanding out into going all over the world. For all sakes, I've only just seen, because this isn't refreshed, that you said you've never been to Megaphobia. Oakwood. Oakwood's I wouldn't say it's a great theme park, but they've got a couple of good rides there. Speed No Limits, that's an okay Gerstlauer Eurofighter. Yeah, I think so. I think. Witch Hunt, that's a quality maze. Yeah, and obviously Megaphobia, the CCI wooden roller coaster. No, I need to go to some point. Yeah, it is a great ride. The CCI wooden roller coaster is just amazing. There was something special. We went on it. I mean, I did. The fake Zamperla Disco. I did hype Megaphobia up a little bit, and then when we actually got on Megaphobia, we went on the front row first, and me and Rob were kind of a little bit. Is that it? It was good, but it weren't as good as everyone made out it was, and then we went on the back walkthrough. Yeah, that was good. And then we went on the back row, and we were just left speechless. I may have to ask either Top Thrill Tourist or Airtime John if they would go. Yeah. But unfortunately, Skull Rock was closed. Yeah, that was another reason we went to go on Skull Rock, the log ride from Camelot Theme Park. Is Cheshire Nag Chanoo still there? Or did he leave? He hasn't commented in a while. Because he'll be able to give you some details on that. But yeah, no, Megaphobia is just, that is such a class ride. I think he left. Let me ask 1 minute. Okay. It's class. The air on that back row, that first drop is really aggressive. Like you come round the bend and it's just the pull from the front. You just go, and you just get pulled away. Oh, it's amazing. It is. I mean, I'll find it actually and show you it. Shot me by that first drop. It's insane. It is insane, that first drop. I mean, you're not really going to see its best bits from the front because you won't see the pull. But right, here we go. This is Megaphobia. Yeah, we've been to Southend Adventure Island, buddy. We have got a vlog. Rob's #1 flat ride axis is there. Yeah, you'll see here. You know, you come down here, and you're not expecting much, but this bit here, you see, you start speeding up really, and the pull that you get from the back row is amazing. Airtime hill, you get quite a bit of airtime on that, and then you get airtime coming into this, go around the corner, loads of airtime from that. Head chopper, stood on the corner with 3 coaster friends in 1996. Wow, this is where you get the most airtime, in my opinion. This little bunny hop there, and then back up into that. Oh. Have you been on the pier? No, I can't say I've actually been on the pier, buddy. Bit of airtime on there. At the top of the lift hill, Megaphobia. Oh, yeah, mate, I'd love to get that opportunity. Megaphobia, I can't put into words how good that ride is. That very nearly top my #1. I won't lie, it was very, very close to becoming my #1 roller coaster. Oh, that's cool. Well, we might check that out next time we go there, because we will go there again next year. Yeah. I can't express how good that ride is. So close to topping Icon. You know, we rode this, and then I think it was 2 days later I rode Icon again. And I think maybe if I'd given that a little bit more time, if we had more than 2 or 3 goes on it, then that probably would top it as my #1. But Icon, I haven't done it that many times. But something about Icon is very special. Adventure Island, I would have liked to go. Yeah, that Adventure Island's a good park to go to. They've got a good Gerstlauer there. They've got a good Gerstlauer Eurofighter there. I can't think what it's called. I think so. I think they do. Rage, that's it. It's called Rage. It feels like it's going to fall down, but yeah, no, Rage is a good Gerstlauer Eurofighter. I love Gerstlauer. It's my favourite manufacturer, so. Is that in Colchester? Is what in Colchester, buddy? Rage is a mini. Yeah, it's a mini saw. In a way. If you like saw, it's a mini saw. I've not been to Oakwood since 1996, but the Camelot Flume look well themed at Oakwood. Yeah, they're good themed there. Obviously in a Skull Rock. It's up there as one. That's probably the best, other than Tiger Rock at Chesterton. I'd say it's probably the second best themed. Oh, just a beer. So I'm trying to keep it out of the camera. I won't lie to you, it is a beer, but why not, eh? It's probably the second best themed log ride I've seen. Obviously, I never got to experience Logger's Leap or anything like that. So, but Tiger Rock's really good. Unfortunately, Skull Rock wasn't open when we went to Oakwood. Can I see some ID, please? Have you been in Central London? Yes, many a times. Many a times. Rob works in Central London. Exactly, if you don't have to get up early. Well, apart from my online darts competition, I've got no reason to get up. So it all depends on... I don't know who I'm playing tomorrow, but it depends on when they're ready to play. What is your most missed UK roller coaster? Well, as I've never been on one that's is now defunct, I can't comment on that, what I think you're thinking of, but the one I missed the most, because I recently rode Icon in February, it'd probably be Megaphobia. But one that I'd love to have gone on would have been Nightmare. There's not many roller coasters that can pull 5G, not in the UK anyway, so... Favourite theme park or amusement park? We actually put a video out earlier. We actually did. We've got a video, and I'll put the link into that now. So once you've finished tomorrow or whenever, you can have a look, or now, whenever you want. So I won't spoil that for you. Bobble, here we go. Okay, brilliant. I'll check it out tomorrow. Well, I won't post a link in because you can you'll know where to find it. You know, it's on our channel. Nightmare was good and a big loss to the theme park industry. Yeah, I can imagine. 5G roller coaster. Most disappointing ride you've been on? Big Dipper for sure. I expected big things at Big Dipper. You know, it's been a roller coaster been around since, well, was it early 70s, 80s or something like that. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I do try my best. I try to bring entertainment to everyone, so I'm glad you think that. Yeah, Big Dipper was definitely the most disappointing roller coaster I've been on because it's been around for so long. Everyone hyped it up, and when I went, it was just pure pain. 1923. I was well off. So it's over. That's 90. That's not nearly 100 years old then. Yeah, it's nearly 100 years old. Wow, that's incredible. 97 years old. That's crazy. 97 years old. Yeah, I can understand why it's all painful and horrible, but yeah, no, that was that would probably be my most disappointing ride. Disappointing ride experience would have been Raptor Attack at Lightwater Valley. I think that's the second oldest roller coaster, Rob. Because you've got the Peaceful Railway seat. Oh, it's the Tranquil Railway or something like Peaceful Railway at Dreamland Margate's the oldest. Yeah, most disappointing ride experience would have to have been Raptor Attack at Lightwater Valley, simply because the theming was exceptional and the ride itself let it down for me. I feel bad for Lightwater Valley. I've never been. It's a good park, very good park. If you've ever been Pleasurewood Hills, buddy, It's got that kind of feel to it. It's a very family. It's a family feel park. You know, one that you feel welcome at any point, no matter who you are. Scenic Railway, that's it. Yeah, but that bent down and got remade, so it don't really count. But it's still standing, so it's still technically the oldest roller coaster in the UK, I believe. Do you think some of the smaller parks will survive this lockdown? I'm scared for three different parks. M&D's, hello, Theme Park Channel UK. M&D's, I don't really know what to say about that one. If you've watched our videos, you know my thoughts on it. But yeah, I'm worried for that. Lightwater Valley, I'm generally scared for. I am seriously worried that it won't survive. And the other one is Oakwood. That's another one that I'm worried about, mainly because Megaphobia's there and I just wouldn't want it to go. Never been to Pleasurewood Hills. It's a great park. Definitely you should check that out. Yeah, definitely go check that out. What's my laptop doing? What about Drayton Manor? Drayton Manor's a good park. Drayton Manor is definitely a decent park. I like Shockwave. Flat Pat Megaphobia and Movie to 4 Park Simple. I like that idea, Rob. Flat Pat Movie to 4 Park Simples. I was planning on going to Pleasurewood Hills in May. Can't see that happening now, Teresa. With the lockdown, Rob would relocate everything to Fort Park. He literally would. He would literally just let it float on top of the lake. He doesn't care as long as it's a Fort Park. Not sure if they will be on, Teresa. Sorry, Liam. I meant could Drayton Manor. Oh, okay. That's my mistake. I apologise. Sorry, Liam. I meant could Drayton Manor could close with this pandemic. I don't think it will. Thomas Land brings so much money in for him. You know, I went there as a kid just for Thomas Land. So, as far as I'm aware, anyway, I could be way off, but as far as I know, Thomas Land brings in so much money. Yeah, I agree with that, Jesse. I think the way that how many theme park enthusiasts do you know that go, I want to go Drayton Manor, and they get there and then they're left disappointed because we're one of them. Still have to do a vlog at Drayton Manor. Yeah, definitely we'll check that out as well, buddy. Drayton Manor needs to invest in a ride that isn't so intense like G-Force, but will interest roller coaster enthusiasts, the ones that like the big roller coasters. I'd suggest a RMC single rail roller coaster. I think they look awesome. They're not overly intense, and it's an RMC. What could go wrong? People are going to want to come from all over Europe to experience a new RMC coming into England. All over the UK, people are going to go there and they're going to keep going there because there's an RMC there. So yeah, Icon can start Blackpool. No, it can't. Oh, nice. I don't think any park survives as just a family park. Drayton Manor needs to build a wooden coaster over the lake, especially now that Alton Towers has one. That's a good point. But who would they use? Because I think GCI would be ridiculously expensive. I think one that there isn't many of, and that's an Intamin prefab. That's my opinion on that. Intamin prefab. If it was a bigger park, I'd say GCI or RMC. But for someone like Drayton Manor, Flamingo Land, if they were interested in building a wooden coaster, I'd say an Intamin prefab because there isn't many around the world, so people are going to want to experience those. Let me know your thoughts on that. But that's what I think. Intamin prefab. The Buffalo is over part of the lake. Yeah, the Buffalo, I wasn't that impressed with. It's a family coaster, but it was very slow compared to some of the family coasters. But they've got a great family coaster. Rob, what's it called? Can't can't think, Toby's Tram Adventures or something like that. That's a really good family roller coaster. I think that's one of my favourite family roller coasters that I've ever done. I know Tara loved it as well. So, I said we've got a topic for tonight, and the topic is people's bucket list roller coasters. Troublesome trucks, that's it. I think Intamin, but if they could afford a Megaphobia size Woody, chose the same company as Wickerman. GCI, I think they'd be way too expensive, in my opinion, for Drayton Manor. I miss Ramesses Revenge. Yeah, me too. But we were lucky enough to ride it on its last day of operations. Intamin, for me, would be the way forward because, like I said, there isn't many around the world. You've got the likes of the one at... I can't think what it's called. You've got, for starters, I can't think what they're called. Mine's gone blank. Bear with me. Mine's gone completely blank. El Toro. That's one. But there's one in particular in Europe I'm trying to find. Extremely Colossus, is it? Or is it just called Colossus? Something like that. Did you ever try Ripsaw? I didn't, Rob. No. There's got to be a list. Okay, so I've just Googled it, right? I was saying there isn't many made around the world. And turns out there are only 4 in total. So maybe they've stopped making Intamin prefabs, unfortunately. But I think if they could get Intamin to do that, I think I know what you mean. If they could get Intamin to do that, it'd be a great thing for them to do. So yeah, everyone's bucket list coasters, top 3. RMC beat Colossus, rebuilt Colossus at Magic Mountain, California. Yeah, there's a couple around the world, isn't there, called Colossus? The one I'm thinking of is... I think it's in Germany somewhere. It's basically like Wickerman, but made by Intamin. It's got the big wooden feature. It's got a massive wooden feature as well. I can't think of what it's called. It'd be a Giga Coaster, Rob. Hyde Park, Germany. That's it. Hyde Park, Germany. Steel Vengeance, Oblivion, Black Hole, and Taran. 2 of those are in my top 2. But we will be doing a vlog on our top 10 bucket list coasters. Oblivion Black Hole. Isn't that the massive Oblivion clone in Italy? Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. See, my knowledge is starting to come back to me. Doing these live stream, like, the knowledge that I forgot from doing nothing is slowly coming back to me. I would like to go on Jetstar. Jetstar. In Poland. Well, the one that's in the water now. Is that the one you're talking about? The one that's in the sea? You're so stupid, Rob. Do you know another one? Does anyone know of Zambezi Zinger at Worlds of Fun 1995 was demolished? No, I don't. It was a custom Jetstar Schwarzkopf. No, I didn't know that. I'm going to have to Google it. Zambezi Zinger. Oh, that was cool. My favourite coaster I've ever done is Soar because of the drop. Yeah, that's a great element on a roller coaster. I love a drop. Yeah, me too, Rob. And Soars is great. Speed, no limits at Oakwoods. I'm pretty sure the drop's bigger. And that looks cool. But I don't know much about it. Yeah, me too, Rob. I need to. Liam, how long has your channel been going for? How long's it been going, Rob? Just over a year, hasn't it? A year and a couple of months. So about 14 months. I think about 14 months, maybe. I think our first video was in a year and 3 months. So not long at all. But we're trying different things now. This is our experimental page. Well, not experimental page, but we're trying to experiment things like these live streams. You get a lot of watch time. So if you're interested in your YouTube and stuff, and you're going to be uploading stuff onto your channel, live streams you get a lot of watch time from. And we're just doing different things. Like if you watched or you're going to watch the top 5 coast theme parks we've been to. I tried doing something be a little bit silly on the video, so we're trying many different things. I originally made it in 2011, I think, but I uploaded like 6 games. Yeah, I weren't really a channel. You only had about 10 views, I think it was. So I went at almost like 6 videos across all 6. I don't think I can do a live stream. Why is that, buddy? Live streams are fun. I love doing live streams. Don't you need 1,000 subscribers? I don't think so. Do you, Rob? I don't think you do. Maybe you do. I'm not too sure. You might have to, actually. That does sound familiar. You can use Stream. No, you can use. There you go. You can use Streamlabs if you haven't got 1K. But I thought YouTube did. Yeah, you can. I used it if there was a live stream. I've now privatised because it wasn't very good. But you can download Streamlabs on your phone and you can go live through that. But I don't know how true that is. But I completely forgot that was you had to have 1K to go live. But lives are okay if you get people in. You know, if you sit there with 3 people, and they've got to be taught, it's got to be active. That's one thing we try to do is keep our live stream active, keep people talking. Kel used to use before he got 1K. Okay, I will do videos instead. Believe it or not, the easiest thing for us was the watch time. Because obviously you need 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers to be monetized. And for us, the easiest part of that was the watch hours. Because if you get views and you share it into the right places, you get people watching it, you get the interest. If you do upload things at the right times, which I know you might not seem like, because we don't get many views at the moment, as you'll be able to see. When we first started, our first like 6 months, we were getting like 1,000+ views in the first hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and that died right off. Camelot always done well, yeah, and that died right off. But then it goes up, and then it goes down, and we're going through a right down patch at the moment. This is why we're trying the live streams, hoping that it will entice people to come in because they can actually interact with us, and we talk to them directly. And that's why I really like live streams. They're fun. If you can keep them active and keep people talking, like ask questions, you ask me questions. That's why I'll always ask to keep questions. Like if I feel like the conversation's going a little bit quiet, I'll say ask me questions, because yeah, I have had that. I think everyone's channel has dropped in the last couple of months. Yeah, it seems like a time where everyone would be watching YouTube, but they're not. They're using TikTok. No, it's not just that. It's the Zambezi Zinger operates as Montana Rusa in Colombia after it left World of Fun. Okay, it's still operation now, is it? Yeah, I think everyone's. I think Sean has been doing well though. He will, because he's got a massive fan base. He's got a fan base at the moment. He uploads. He's got like 5,000-6,000 people got the notifications on. So the moment he's uploaded, they're clicking on the videos and watching it straight away. And that's just simply, he's been doing it for so long, and he's built up a fan base over time. And we've started noticing it. Oh, okay. We definitely have to go on that. We'll definitely have to try and get on that. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, so he's built up a massive fan base over time, and that's how he's done it. That's why he's still getting views now. When his channel was younger and his channel was new, and he'd have gone through the struggle of dropping in views and things. But one of the things that helped him is he started off really young, in my opinion. So he was a young lad that had a lot of knowledge on theme parks. So people like that, and that's how he's grown up, and people have stayed with him all this time. And that, in my opinion, that's how he's worked so well, because he started off so young. And his videos are great, of course. He's got great videos. We both do, Rob. Oh, click. I agree, Liam, yeah. Me too, Theme Park Days. It has a larger first drop than Nightmare did. Ooh. Does it push more than 5 Gs? Does it push like 6, 7? Because that'd be nice. 4.5 Gs, unfortunately. Oh, that's terrible, isn't it? That is utterly awful. 0.5 of a G less. Terrible. How could they do such a thing? Why would they build it without it? You know. Tara hasn't been on for a while. I think she's watching Friends, buddy. Middle drop is the same. First drop longer, and I think there is a slightly different layout around the middle drop. Oh, okay. So we tried finding this original POV once before for a video, but we couldn't find it when it was its original part. She's on her phone. She's coming back on now. There she is. Where is Nightmare Copy? Question for you, Rob. BMX Mountain. Yeah, that was his original name, wasn't it? Whoever uploaded the coverage of BMRX deleted it from YouTube. See, that's a shame because, I mean, I've tried to find it loads of times. It had about 1,000 views just off me. Scariest moment at the theme park. Oh, Quantum. Not Quantum. Zodiac. With the gondolas hitting the thing. That was definitely the scariest moment I've had on Zodiac. I generally thought that was it. I thought I was done for. I think it probably has something to do with the fact that me and Rob were in the same, we're both in the same gondola, but which has probably overweighted it. Yeah, no, I generally thought my life was gone for. Anything with a drop. Yeah, Zodiac at Thorpe Park, yeah. Hi again. You were hitting the sides. Yeah, we were hitting the cars in front and back, but we also hit. You know, obviously that what it goes up on the arm, it goes up on, and then it spins like this, and it gets really close to the arm. Galactica broke down as soon as we were at the front line of the queue. Oh no! Jetline at Grona Land is nightmare. Oh, okay, Teresa, that's the link for the nightmare. Yeah, so it was going around like this, and me and Rob were in the gondola, and it was hitting the gondolas in front and back, and then as it got to its highest point, it hit the arm. We saw it hit the arm. We felt a massive bang, and it just like hit the arm, and yeah, the noise wasn't pleasant. And we generally thought that was it when it happened. I thought that was the end of my life, but what's your views on that, Mike? What did you think when that happened, Rob? My brain needs to think. No, you think. Your brain doesn't think. You think for your brain, I think. Is that how thinking works? Does your brain think, or do you think for your brain? I'm not too sure. How's your day been anyway, the Theme Park channel? Don't drink too much. Don't think too much, Liam. I haven't thought for a long time, so just allow it. What challenges would you have done this year before the pandemic? We had a plan for the summer. We were going to ride Tidal Wave all day, and we were going to do it on one of the 12-hour days or 10-hour days, whatever one they were, if it was 10 or 12. We were going to ride Tidal Wave from the moment it opened to the moment it closed. That was one of the challenges. A flat ride challenge where we rode a couple of flat. If you watched our mine was at the top of the big one, but you loved it. Another one was a flat ride. So if you've watched our challenge where we went and done 6 roller coasters in a day, we were planning on doing basically that, but flat rides. Yeah. We like doing challenges. I did do a challenge from my sister's channel last week. Yeah, my sister's channel, where I stayed in a pool for 12 hours, and it was freezing cold. I'll put the link in now. That was freezing. I really struggled. So I'm going to put the link in to Lauren's, proper pruned up, to Lauren's video. I'm going to put the link in, and you go watch that, and don't forget to give her a subscribe because she's looking for subscribers. That's the link to the challenge, so you'll have to watch and see. Yeah, 12 hours, yeah. 12 hours. We done the clap in the pool. It was Thursday. We done the clap for the NHS in the pool. I was give her a like, comment, and all that. No, I'm almost identical copy. Groenland Park. I'll check that out as well. I'll check that out now, actually. I work in a hospital. Yeah, you said, thank you so much. We all appreciate everything you guys do in the NHS. I think when I clap on tomorrow night, I'll think of you, buddy, for definite. So has everyone sung happy birthday to the Queen today? It has slightly different notes, aren't there? You're welcome, buddy. Thank you. Oops, no. What do you mean, mate? I'm waiting to sing it to Captain Tom. Yeah, did you so you know I like cricket, Tara. Did you see I shared on Facebook Joe Root, the England captain, FaceTimed Captain Tom. Oh yeah, it's the Queen's birthday today. Her actual birthday, not her official one. Goes in and out for a Woody. '93, I believe, Rob, or '94. God, it's intense just watching it, let alone being on it. That looks awesome. Where is Groneland? Anyway. Groneland. Stockholm. In Sweden. It's in Sweden, guys. That's Rob. When we go Leesburg and Kolomanoom, whatever that part's called, where Wildfire is, we're also stopping off there. Worst ride pick. Me, the first time I went on Stealth, definitely. Short followed by Jordana. Liam, scroll up. Is she 100? Over 25 million. Amazing. Prince Philip is older, 97 and 90. Let me see. Worst ride pick. Liam, scroll. Have you heard of Skyline Park and Jane? No, I haven't. What am I scrolling up to, Rob? I've just watched that link. Oh, yeah, Jetline Sweden. Worst ride, but yeah, me on Stealth or Joanna on Stealth, followed in closely. For definite. Rob will have to find that photo of me, and we're all going to travel to Europe. Yes, we are. So next year, I'm going to take a gap year, I think. Take a gap year and just travel the world. Don't know how I'm going to do it, but no, how I'm going to afford it, but I'm going to. I think I might just go win the lottery on Friday. Never ridden Stealth. Oh, it's great, buddy. You've got to try it. I want to get on Red Force this year. Next, yeah, Portaventura is another place we're looking to go to this next year. Red Force is definitely up there. Yeah, you loved it both times, didn't you, Tara? Yeah, you also tricked me into going it by telling me you were going to go on it, but you didn't. I want to go to Portaventura Park. Yeah, that's on the list. We've got so many parks we want to go to. It's kind of one of those that we've got to sit down and decide what parks we're going to go to. I think Holland will be the first port of call because it's closest to us. And they've got some great roller coasters there. Obviously, Efteling, a great themed theme park. Hi, Snowman. How you doing, buddy? And you've got Wallaby Holland with Untamed. Goliath? Is it Goliath there? There's another one there. You hope, buddy. You hope. I can't remember what the other one's called. Wallaby. But and then you've got Toverland, which has got Troy, Phoenix. I think it's Phoenix, the B&M Wing Coast. I know Rob's gonna love. So yeah, Holland will probably be our first place on the road trip, and then we'll probably go into Germany or France. Parc Asterix is another one we want to go to. But then can't wait to try Symbolica and Baron 1898. That's Efton, isn't it? Yeah. In Baron 1898, isn't that the B&M dive coaster? I believe. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was. That's another one that I'd love to get on. That looks awesome. Yes, we are teaming up for Europe. And then, but Tara doesn't want to fly to America, so we've got to get a boat to America, haven't we, Tara? Is there much at Dunrail in Holland? I don't know, but I can Google that for you, Teresa, if you want. Duin Real. I can't spell that. I have to go back on here. Duin Real. Holland. No flying, only boating. I'll meet you there then. Because when I go Sandusky, Ohio, by the looks of things, Teresa, there's it's like a plane type flat ride. There's a couple of water slides. There was a few water slides, but that's about it. Oh, there's a roller coaster there. We got an amusement park attractions. Let's have a look for you. Didn't know this place existed. Rob. So, at Delnheim or whatever it is, they've got by the looks of things, they've got a Gerstlauer Eurofighter. Looks like they've got Intamin Gyro Swinger. And, here's one Rob is going to love. Look what they've got there, Rob. Does that look like something to you? They've got quite a few there. Quite a few rides there. Teresa. I didn't think there was much, but so yeah, they've got a Gerstlauer Eurofighter, Huss Topspin. Where's this gone? What is going on here? Come back here. A pirate ship. Aqua Shoot. Death Slide. They've got a watchtower there as well. They've got a few thrill rides. They've got 2 or 3 thrill rides. Obviously, incredible. They've got a Huss Topspin and a Gerstlauer Eurofighter. We thought about Efteling, but was told Dunreal is good too. Maybe that can be added to our European trip. Maybe, I don't know. And we can find out for you, Teresa. But Efteling, it looks amazing. Yeah, there's three main parks. And that's I think you do those in 3 days. Will that be 2021? Yeah, look, it's likely it'll be 2021, buddy. We're aiming next year you'll probably see a lapse in English parks, simply because we're going to be in Europe, but we'll still be going to Thorpe Park, Alton Towers, Blackpool and stuff. We'll try to squeeze them in, but if we're away in different countries, then it'll be quite hard to get to them because the cost of going abroad is going to be so expensive. But yeah, I mean, apparently there's cheap ways of doing it. And no doubt there is cheap ways of going abroad. It's not overly expensive, but if you rack up 4, 5, 6 parks all in the space of a week, that's like 300-400 quid just in park tickets, and then you got your petrol, your hotels and things. Gives you longer to say exactly. Yeah, that's the main three. And then yeah, like Rob said there, hopefully the American road trip in 2022. Hopefully by then, YouTube will be our main jobs. Hopefully. If not, because USA would be ridiculously expensive, we'll have to take out a mortgage. I know, I wish too, mate. I'm in Florida. Lucky. What's the weather like over there, Snowman? I reckon it's quite nice, isn't it? What's that? What do you mean, for Phil's sakes? Is Tara disappeared again? Is she back on her phone? Yeah, I can imagine it is, Snowman. Jealous. YouTube main job, yeah. That would be a big a wish. I think there's probably more chance of me winning the lottery than YouTube being our main job in the next 10 years. What do you think, Rob? We would need a lot more subs. Yeah, you guys need to start sharing. That's right, so we've got a fan under the table. Why have we got a fan under the table? That's strange. Share to all family and friends. Yes, everyone share our channel. I've got a hell of a long way then. Do you know what? The easiest bit was getting to 1,000 subscribers. We were sat at like 700 and something, weren't we, Rob? And I was around Rob's. We were sat at like 700 and something. It'll be tough to make YouTube a main job. They've tightened up. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we were around about 770, I think it was. And I went and played darts, and I come back to Rob's an hour later, and I saw we had a comment on YouTube, and I clicked. Rob was asleep. I was talking to Tara. Well, I was sat in the garden. Tara had just gone in the kitchen, and Rob had just come down, and I went on YouTube Studios and I saw 1,007 subscribers. I didn't think anything of it. I scrolled past it and I scrolled back and I went, oh my god, and I ran and went, Rob, look. And we basically had a party in the kitchen, didn't we? We were literally jumping up and down. Hello, Danielle. We were literally nearly in tears when we got to 1,000 subscribers. We got to 1,000. It's down to merchandise, to be honest now. Yeah. Talking about merchandise, we will have a new range of merchandise probably tomorrow. Hi, Marshall. Looks like tomorrow we'll have a new range of merchandise going on our social medias, and the links will be in tomorrow night. Yeah, we are. We're at 2,000 and something. 2012, something like that. 2012, I think we're at something along that, along those lines. I think we're about 2012. Thank you, Marshall. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I think we're about 2012, something like that. Yeah, approximately £16 a t-shirt. It isn't going to be as boring as this. Trust me, it won't be. Rob spent a lot of work on getting new stuff ready. So when they're ready, is that iron board behind the curtain? It is, yeah. It is an armour. Not our main job. Liam is a dart player professional. I wish I was. Rob is a transport delivery driver and I'm a support worker. Yeah, I wish I was a professional dart player. I'm a Super League county youth darts player. I'm playing PDC Youth Development Tour. I don't earn any money from it, so I think I'm at 236. Okay, buddy, we'll share you out for definite. You're on Twitter, if you are. That is a nice one. Here we go. Sean's back. You will get there through it. It takes time. It does take time. It takes a lot of work. But once you get there, once you hit that 1,000 mark, it's a feeling that you never think that you're going to get. Yeah, well, we'll show you on Twitter, buddy. I used to work at a newspaper, but then COVID. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's our Twitter. Rob's just put it in. Some of there. There you go. Can I ask, you want to see the ironing board? You're so strange, buddy. Oh my God, it's caught. It's caught on something. There is the ironing board. There is the hatch opened. There you go, Sean. You've got your fix. Tell me about it, but I've recently been unmotivated. Yeah, that's the thing. You've got to be motivated. I mean, we lost all motivation. As I've just read, we've gone through stages where we've just done nothing. No, that's not happening. I opened the hatch and I put a shoe in the ironing board. That's it. Plus, I've got some good ideas through. Though bloody bleeding coronavirus. Yeah, I know. It's a shame. It frustrates all of us. It's put a hole in all of our YouTube stuff, with having to go. Not that it's a chore, because I'm enjoying going live. This is what I'm looking forward to, is going live and speaking to everyone. Because you get to know people. I know that Sean likes his hatches. So, I want to see that cat jump. No, you're not seeing the cat jump. There we go. I've just seen it. You're now seeing the ironing board, because he's way behind for some reason. I'm more than like that. I'm working on some more Camelot coverage at the moment. Front seat, middle seat, and roll back on the day that it's supposed to happen. Okay, please. There's the ironing board. I don't even know where the cat is. The cat is somewhere. I think the cat's upstairs. I put her on the table. Dance with me, Liam. No. Not going to happen. Maybe I need to set up bongos and dancing around the corner. Apparently that goes viral. I can't show that comment, Sean. Can opener calls the cat. We don't use cans. We use packets. Talking of Liam dancing. No, Rob, don't do it. Oh, here she is. Here's the cat. It's your daily live show. It's where you go on. It's where you go on the internet. All right. Come back this way, look. What's this? She's just so ignorant. Like, she's like, no, I don't want to socialise with you. I'm going away now. No, do not click that video. What are you staring at me like that for? Is it because I've just shown you to the world? She's literally giving me the dirtiest eagles. Clever cat. Oh no. I was like 8 years old. Leave me alone. This is like harassment or something. Because I was so young. I was so young, I was silly. I didn't know what I was doing. I thought it was funny. And then when I got told it was going on YouTube, I thought, oh my God, Jess, I'm going to be a millionaire in a week's time and I'm going to have millions of subscribers. And it turns out that's not how YouTube works. Little to know, like 12 years later, I'm going to be a YouTuber and know the reality. Time to reenact it 2020, but it's not going to happen. I've got a more recent one if you like. No. I'm still silly. This is well behind. This can't be that behind, can it? Surely. Reload. It was only literally just going to the bit where I brought the cat onto the table. I think it's where I keep coming off the pages, I suppose. Oh my God. Not the drop towers. Not the drop towers. Minus. That's all I can tell you. Minus. Minus a lot of money. Nah, everyone is on lockdown. Yeah. The thing is, though, I'm on furlough, but it's not the money I was earning a week anyway, is it? So I'm off to do some editing on Nightmare. Keep safe, everyone. See you in the next night live. See you later, Cheshire Nation News. Thank you ever so much for dropping in. Really appreciate it, buddy. If you don't know how far you can see back in the just put those links in the comments before you go, buddy. I'm watching Dancing Degrees now. Yeah, if you're still in here, Cheshire, just put those links in the comments now so people can still see it. That's all you're getting. Your ones are your books, bud. Talent. It's hardly talent, is it? That's hardly talent. What's your favourite domestic cleaning item in your house right now? Can be a product or item. Probably my sister's Sephora because it smells nice. Don't tell her I said that because I'll tell her it smells like old people all the time. But no, it does smell nice. Say hello to everyone that's just coming in. Smash that like button. Really appreciate it if you would do that. Actually, I best go as well. I'm up at 4:30. Yeah, feel free, buddy. Are you coming? Are you dropping in tomorrow, Phil Seeks? Yeah, all right. Well, we'll see you tomorrow, bud. Look forward to it. Have a good day at work tomorrow. I'll clap when I clap. I'll think of you tomorrow. Everyone clap for Phil Seeks tomorrow. He works at a hospital, so everyone think of him when you clap him tomorrow. Boom, boom, boom. Clap. Yeah, I don't know if you do it in America. Snowman, what we do is on a Thursday night, 8 PM, we clap for the NHS and key workers. Doctors, nurses, said all key workers as well, carers, people that work in shops as well, pharmacies. It's what we do every Thursday at 8 PM. It's to show our appreciation for everyone that's still having to work at this hard time. all emergency services as well. They're the ones that get left out as well. Police and fires, rescue service, they get left out as well. They're still working. So we always clap to those as well. Ask questions, guys. Ask us questions. Nice. My daughter is a cashier at a grocery food store. Exactly. Yeah. So we clap for people that work like your daughter. So we'll think your daughter as well when we're clapping tomorrow. Everyone. Yeah. So she's a key worker, and that's what we need. So it will. In the UK, we clap for everyone, not just the people that work in the UK. Everyone. What's your favourite dance? You'll have to watch the 12 hours in a paddling pool, because I do that dance a lot. I'll put there's the link. Not easy work these days, no. Thank you, Sean. I really appreciate that. 8 PM, everyone stand outside their doors. And then they go and then clap for 2 minutes. Yeah, and we got a major world port, international port, Felixstowe, and they let off all the boats, let off their horns at exactly 8 o'clock as well. We done the clap in the pool last Thursday when we recorded it, so our clap is on there. So if you watch that, you'll see what we mean by we do the clap. Have you been to Southampton? No, we haven't, but we will be going to Portland's Park, which is, I believe, is not far from Southampton. Either when the park's open or next season. We'll definitely be going to Portland's Park, which ain't far. So, but to answer your question, no, I've never been to Southampton. Rabbit's munching on a thing. Slamming some questions wouldn't bother. Yeah. Would you not suggest going there? I wouldn't suggest going to Swansea. That place scared me. That's a place I'll never go back to. Here's a new comment. Right, so if you've been anywhere to go to a theme park or for your snowman in an abandoned place, right, and you've had to go somewhere and you had to stay overnight, right, where is the worst place you've ever stayed overnight? Mine is definitely Swansea. No, I'm moving away. Merlin Hotel. You're saying the Merlin Hotel itself was worse than spending the night in Swansea? Yeah, we do agree with that. West Virginia. Take me home to a place I belong. That's all I can sing. I don't want to get copyright. Blackpool is a bit run down. I actually really enjoy going to Blackpool. I suppose it's a bit like going to Jaywick in a way. Why was Swansea so bad? I got chased by a homeless man when we went for food, didn't I, Rob? Some guest house in Scarborough was horrendous. Oh. You expect a hotel, you expect a room. Hull is awful. Went there visiting my dad in prison. My granddad was actually born and raised in Hull. Yeah, well, when we arrived, we couldn't find the hotel for starters, so a great start. And then we parked the car outside a pub because the hotel had no parking. Parked outside some like pub club thing that had no CCTV and it was really dodgy. And then when we went to Weatherspoons, I got chased by a homeless man that was swearing at me, and me and Rob just looked round at him like, what? What you want about? And then, yeah, and it was just a horrible experience, and I never want to experience it again. The room was like, it was horrible. I don't know who my biggest fan is. You have to tell me on that, because I don't know. I don't know. You got any tinfoil? No. We ran out. Sorry, buddy. I don't know. You tell me who our biggest fan is. How you get a free bucket? What, when you go Scarborough? Carol Smells, come here. Not interested. You bought the bucket. Ah? What do you mean, Teresa? Me. Sean's our biggest fan, Danielle. Apparently. Hello, Davey. Welcome back, buddy. No free bucket at the Merlin Hotel. No, you didn't even get that. It was just a horrible... That was a horrible night. It was grim. It was just a grim experience. No roof, no nothing, just a wet bed where roof was leaking. It was the weird thing. It was the second floor. I'm clearly your biggest fan. I'm 26 stone. That's not appropriate to say, bud. But thank you. When you sit on the bed, you expect the bed to be dry. Fork Shark is better. Fork Shark Hotel is up. This is one of the best hotels I've ever stayed at. You stay in the shop. Yeah, we've stayed in there loads of times. Loads of times. I love the Shark Hotel. I could happily live there. I just find it brilliant how they just turn shipping containers into this amazing hotel. Oh, and the showers there are the best showers you'll ever have. I've stayed loads there. Yeah, we've stayed there loads of times. First time we went there, we stayed there in the end. That was a great night. And the breakfast in Finn's is horrible. It's horrible. Pontin's Canberra Sands is nice. I've never been. I can't say I've never been Canberra Sands. Sounds like an okay place, I guess. Do you? Rob will tell you, right. The only thing I eat when I eat in Finn's, right, for breakfast is hash browns smothered in beans. Gonna have to go. Got to get up early tomorrow. Look forward to seeing the new merch. Thank you, Teresa. We'll see you we'll see you next time I see you. I'm gonna Google Camera Sands reviews. I love your eyes. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate it. I had to drink 3 pints of beer to get rid of the taste of breakfast. Oh, what? At Finn's. Are you coming on tomorrow, Teresa? If you're still in here. Yeah, Finn's breakfast ain't great. We've had horrible experiences with the sausages that come out pink. We're pink sausages. One thing I can't work out right. How can bacon be burnt, like, so the fact that you could just snap it, but still be pink? How does that make sense? Okay, thank you, Teresa. Blue eggs, mate. Blue eggs. What do you mean? Another thing, scrambled egg. I love scrambled egg. Grilled. Oh, okay. The curing makes it pink. Oh, okay. See, I don't know that. But yeah, another thing, right, I love scrambled eggs, but the scrambled eggs are vile. So yeah, I set off. The hash browns are well nice though. Hash browns and beans are nice, so that's all I eat. The coffee's vile in there. How many times, Rob, have we just gone, should we just not have Finn's and go to McDonald's or something? Spam. Can I see your cooker or hoover? No, you can't. I like spam. Yeah, McDonald's we go to most of the time, to be fair. But then sometimes we appreciate the grill's breakfast. Not the grills. Even though I'd love the grill to do. We go to grills as well for breakfast. Why is it private? Yeah, it is. I've got a private cooker and a private hoover. What food don't you like? I mean, if you can see the size of me, there's not a lot of food I don't like. I don't like fish, really. Pineapple and pizza, yeah. Rob knows me more than I do when it comes to food. That's about it, really. Fish and pineapple I don't like. Yeah, fish and pineapple. Anything else I'll eat? Oh, and tomatoes. I hate tomatoes. Hate tomatoes. What do you do with your Hoover in your private house? It's your business now. You're on my time base. Oh wow, that's funny. That is funny. I have to give you that one. Thin sausage is pink, comes out raw. We knew one of the food and beverages managers. Tom, his name was, and when he was on breakfast, and he ended up cooking sausages for us. Oh, Park hotel sausages are vile. Everything else is amazing, like melt in your mouth, amazing. Inferno's pizza pasta is good value for the money. Yeah, we've done that quite a few times. We've done that in quite a few places as well. Problem is, I find it's quite a bit of money. And no, I'm sorry, I don't want to drink soft drinks half the time, especially when I'm drinking it. When I'm having a meal, I don't want to drink a pint of Fanta, do I? Do you know what I mean? Do you get what I mean by that? So if I'm having a meal, I want to have a beer, and the beer is quite expensive. Tom was sacked. Oh, do you know Tom, do you? And yeah, we just kind of we always go in there thinking, oh, I'm gonna smash Inferno's pizza pasta, and we get in there, we have one plate of this, a bit of plate of that, and that's about it. Like a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then we go, oh, full now. So oh, you don't know him, you just think he was sacked, do you? Okay, so we've got Mum's Home, so better than Burger King prices. Yeah, but just go to the grill, because the grill's the best food at Themeparks, so yeah, just go to the grill. Right, guys, Mum's home from work, so I'll wait until it's 120 minutes. Go get the camera. Okay, Snowman. Look, the world wants to see you again. The world wants to see you. What's the matter? No, I'm not. Oh. Yeah, you know she's home. Oh, cat hair on mouth. Right, guys, I've got to go because my mum's home now and she's going to want the front room. But thank you all for joining. Obviously, we'll be on same time tomorrow, 9 o'clock. Yeah, 9 o'clock till about 11 o'clock, so 2 hours. Yeah, so thank you all for joining. We really appreciate it. We're Theme Park Days, we're at home, and we are out.